Steve Teal with Peanut Butter Bowl. Man, I'm excited anytime I get to talk to a legend. And yeah, he's young, but Joey Saxe is a legend. He's a legend to a lot of people. He's definitely a legend around Peanut Butter Bowl. So we're going to talk to him about how to help you do Peanut Butter Bowl right. And we're going to talk a little bit about his new role at Corpus Christi. ISD is the Assistant Athletic Director. He did incredible things at Akins High School. And so we're going to talk about that. It's all good, but it's always good being with you. How are you doing?
I'm doing good, Steve. Excited to be here. It's always great to be at coaching school and, just see you grow, too, in this peanut butter roll. And so it seems like, just when I started, I don't even know if we had a booth going on.
No booth.
No booth. And then, see you have a booth in the corner. And now, look at this thing. So
yeah.
This is amazing. So
well, let me just say, you've been a huge part of our growth. As you know, we don't have a marketing plan. I don't do cold calls to coaches. We have coaches that care and reach out to other coaches. And what you've done in Austin is phenomenal.
Thank you.
And we know you're going to do it in Corpus Christi, but you grew Austin by reaching out to coaches and saying, hey, you got to try this. You can do it. It's a good thing. And now in Corpus Christi, I feel like what you're going to do in Corpus Christi, I hope Austin can keep up, So we'll see. We'll see how it goes. But thank you for your leadership. You've really crushed it. And I want to talk about your new role and how that's going. And I know you're really excited about that. But also, man, give some tips and pointers for somebody who's thinking about doing Peanut Butter Bowl. Why should they even do it?
Well, first off, the blueprint that you guys have established for the Peanut Butter Bowl, it makes it easy for any coach to join it. It's a huge fraternity. You have a lot of people, servant leaders that answer the call. And so, why do you do it? To make a difference, just like anything that we do through our sport platform. Great leadership opportunity for your kids and your athletes. And at the end of the day, you're helping those in need in your own backyard, in your own community. So it's when you have sports and you're able to do that together, it's just kind of a no-brainer as a coach. We're always trying to help our athletes learn more than just the game. And so that's what this is, that's kind of why to join it. And then as far as the blueprint, y'all put the call sheet together. I think, the very first couple years, I didn't know what I was doing. And so you gave me 50 things to do how to get involved. And so, my first year, we just set kind of small goals. And so, I came up with a team goal and we were like, hey, let's do 500 jars.
Yeah,
and,
which is not
we always
small.
say, no. And so, I'm looking at the jars right here and it's just, Steve's always said, 1 jar makes the difference, 10 jars make the difference. However big it is on your campus, that's big time. And so, and I'm looking at some of the numbers behind you where, Copper's Cove is 12,000 and that
right.
I don't know if you can compare yourself to that giant, but be the best version of you on your campus. And, we started out with just trying to raise at our high school, at Akins High School there in Austin. And, that was great our first year. And then that second year, we got our feeder schools involved, which is huge. And I really, really recommend that because, one, you're setting that example for the younger kids in your community, but you're engaging your athletes with that group.
That's true.
And so, that helped us out a lot. And it might not necessarily need to be all of your feeder schools, but I would extend the invitation to all of them so they all feel included, right? So I think that's important where you're not just reaching out to one, reach out to all of them, but if only one answers the call, that's okay.
That's right.
But you're trying to include everybody. And, the elementary school, they pretty much matched what the high school was doing. And so, and I tell Steve the story all the time and we laugh because, I think year 3 or 4, I was like, okay, they were just donating, but now you got to go back to that campus. Hey, you want to get involved again? And they were like, we had 500, 600 jars in the front office for a couple weeks and that was taking up some space. So, I don't want to say I had to make it worth it for their time, but I wanted to make it bigger where they get excited about it. And so we did, the winning homeroom, we bought them popsicles and pizza. And so so we had big competition, but it wasn't just dropping off the pizza and the popsicles while we picked up the peanut butter. We took the football players, the cheerleader. We even did the mascot. Got to come to the homeroom, and we did a little movie deal with them. And so very supportive administration where they took time, especially like right in the start of the year. So it was one of those Fridays after a game, and we played on a Thursday night. Go do it on a Friday, and we sat there for about 30-40 minutes and just had a good time with them. And then we left and high-fived on the way out. But we had 2 homerooms at that campus that were just neck and neck, and we put like a deadline at like, hey, we got to have these jars turned in by lunchtime. And we had parents at the one homeroom that was waiting at the office like, no, it's 12:01, y'all late. And so I think there might have been like a 10-jar difference between those two. I know. And so they were like, well, we won. I said, we all win.
Yes,
right? I think that's the big thing that we always talk about. When we feed those in need, we all win.
Right.
And so I ended up having to buy 2 pizza parties with the class, but it's all worth it though. But and just like I said, you guys do a great job with the helmet stickers. The branding's already there for you coaches, and so Steve has an amazing team.
That's for sure.
They're here right now. Justin, Michelle, I know there's several that are here that are behind the scenes doing the game day graphics and everything like that. So, I mean, there's a lot of tips, and if I can ever be a resource to any coaches out there maybe wondering beyond this interview, how we can do better, I can definitely answer phone calls.
Awesome, man.
I got a little bit of time on my hands now that I'm not doing the X's and O's all the time, so.
You don't have much time.
But I always have time for you and the Peanut Butter Bowl because just truly believe in what you guys do, and just seeing how much of a difference it's made in our community. But I say ours, it's like our community as Texas high school coaches. So appreciate everything that you
so
do.
much. All right, talk to us about Corpus Christi. Just you've involved some schools, some more schools there.
Yes.
We got Media Day coming up.
Yeah, Media Day coming up. I believe we're July 27th. We're going to be there at Ray High School, 1 o'clock in the gym. In the gym. So I say in the gym, and we're all laughing because we used to do it outside, and I never did, but I learned.
Hey, you started it. Yeah, this guy gets the credit for that.
We love the air conditioner, especially there in South Texas, and the humidity.
You get all the credit.
That's
funny.
Yeah, no, we're going to do it inside, but it's just a great time for, like I said, in Corpus now taking on this new role. Just getting involved in the Coastal Bend region, and so we have all of our high schools there in Corpus Christi ISD, plus some of the surrounding ISDs too. And then you're even finding some that are 30, 40 minutes away that want to make the drive in. And so I think that's probably the best part of Corpus is that we are that kind of hub for a lot of the surrounding area in South Texas to come and be a part. And so whatever the number is this year, we're going to always try to beat it. That's just the competitor in me. And but I'm already thinking of ideas there as in the athletic director world, and so we've shared it, with all of our campus coordinators and getting them excited about it. And then, once we truly kick off, the competition, I'm going to visit with each of them and making sure that they kind of have the secret sauce, is what you like to call it. And so making sure that they have that, and again, just making the best version of that campus. And but just truly just being intentional. I think that's where you get the buy-in, and you guys do a great job because they're finding the hunger relief or the resource groups within your community. It's not just going to whatever food bank, we know where it goes by the the legwork that you guys do. And I think when you do that, like I said, the coaches really start nodding their head a little bit more because they know it's like, yes, we're making a difference by collecting these jars, but it's going to our kids, our families that really need it. So. But yeah, man, like I said, we're excited about it, and my wife will be there taking the pictures. And Easton, this will be, I think, his 5th Peanut Butter Bowl too, to be a part. And so we're gonna go and I get excited. It's one of my favorite times of the year. Football season starting, all the sports are starting, and then we get to kick it off with the Peanut Butter Bowl. Let's go.
Yeah, I love it. All right, hey, anything just to close up, anything about your new role, your new job? You enjoying it, you hit the ground running, so.
No, it's definitely, I love it. It's what I've been working towards, the last, 17 years. It's, But like I always, people ask, like what's different, like, well, you don't have the team and the coaches on a daily basis, right? And assembling that staff, but it allows me to serve at a higher level, and so it's good in that regard. And then just really being there to support coaches and support kids and their families, and just taking the system that we have already and then just making it better. I think it's great, but no, to me, it's just like the titles are great and everything like that, and it's but that's not why I do what I do, And so it's a lot of hours as an assistant coach, before becoming a position coach, and then becoming a unit coach, and then a head coach, and then now being able to be an assistant athletic director. It's definitely a part of the journey, and I'm just blessed to be in this position, and we'll see. It's I'm just, like I said, it's truly blessed, and we love Corpus, and great superintendent, great principals. Just great coaches on our campus, and so I'm just excited to be in a role to, help them see out their vision there. And me, I'm a yes person, so it's just like, what can we do to help you? And so that's getting into this role. I think that's what I'm most excited about. Is just hearing the feedback, hearing your needs, and so just let's make it better. So so I do take pride in that, and so it's because I think as a campus coordinator, at my previous high school, like, yes, it was about football. It had to be, because that's what I did, but it couldn't just be about me. Just like we know that as leaders and as servant leaders, and so really just the soccer team, how do we make that better? The softball team, the volleyball team, like everything within your campus, you're always trying to make it the best, and so now you get to do that at a higher level, and so it's really cool. And I couldn't ask for just to be in a better place going into this 2026 school year. So.
Man, that's exciting. All right, just to warn you, Coach Rout, I think, is going to take some leadership.
Yeah.
And she saw those numbers. Those are some great numbers over on our leaderboard from 2025. But I think she's gunning for you.
Hey, I hope so.
I know.
Hey, it's one of these things. When you lose at that, we all win. What I mean? Like if Coach Rout is bringing in 3,000 jars, I'm glad I lost. You know what I mean? That's what I always said to all the coaches that are out there. It's competitive, but like I said, we all win at the end of the day. And Coach Rout, I hope you get 3,000 jars.
Let's go.
I don't want to put a number on it, but but I know
it sounds like he'll even make a donation, Coach Rout.
Yeah, I'll do that. On behalf of CCISD, for CCISD now. And but no, Akins will forever have my support, my heart. That's just my day one school, and just all the Eagles that are out there, like the work that y'all have done and did over the past 5 years together with this the Peanut Butter Bowl. Y'all did an outstanding job. That community did an outstanding job. And I know they'll continue to do that because that's just what Eagles do, and so
I love it.
Keep doing your thing, and then Corpus, we're going to make this thing great.
I love it. All right, that's Coach Joey Saxe, man, legend. I'll tell you right there. We'll have more great Peanut Butter Bowl interviews with coaches coming up. For now, God bless you. We'll see you soon. When we feed people in need, we all win. Good job, man. Good job.